Hello, welcome to my space. My name is Wendy Wing. I'm going to be doing a reading for, drum roll, this is Scorpio. Yay. Hi, Scorpios. I'm so glad you're here. I'm going to do a reading. This is timeless. Take what resonates, leave the rest. The overall intentions are around growth. So Scorpio growth. Alrighty. I'm going to start with the Power Animal Oracle deck. This helps kind of land into the basic energy of my Scorpios. Rabbit, fertility, your creativity is at a peak. Wow. I feel this right now in my neighborhood. There are just so many rabbits, tons of rabbits. They're everywhere. All right, fertility, creativity at a peak. I'm feeling creating artistic, music, writing. Boy, so many talented Scorpios out there. Projects, unusual projects. All right. The fountain is open. The creative fountain is open. Koala, empathy, speak less and listen more. You might be broadcasting because you're so smart and you really like analyzing. So you're in your thoughts a lot. And how being in your thoughts so much without quieting that mind is creating a broadcasting type of aspect. Feels like a growth period that you're working on. It's making it really difficult for people to connect with you because it looks like when you are communicating, you are communicating, you are talking, and honestly, it feels like you're sucking all the air out of the room with it's what you're saying. It's what your words are. Ugh, I hope you're able to hear that from a real, from a fellow water sign that, that there's something about your inflexibility that you're seeing communicating as just speaking instead of there's also a role for you to play in listening to yourself, listening to others, having a gentle few sentences back and forth for each person to communicate instead of just like a verbal download. It feels like being stuck in communicating. I hope that makes sense. So just being cautious and aware of how you might be, I keep going back to like you're taking up all the space with the way you're communicating. And so it makes it really difficult for others to connect with you and maybe even connecting with yourself. Yeah, it's difficult to hear probably, but it's also, it feels like part of your growth is figuring out a reciprocal exchange in how you communicate. Buffalo, abundance. You are provided for in all ways. This feels like a reminder for those who are feeling insecure about your abundance, maybe not feeling, I'm getting, how am I going to pay for that? How are we going to get the bills paid? And tuning into your abundance, tuning into remembering how you've always been taken care of. Yes, you've taken care of yourself. However, the universe is working with you and taking care of you. That also might be, it feels like there's a real, I'm doing this. The universe isn't helping me. I have had to do this all on my own kind of aspect. So it feels like I would like to validate how hard you've been working and how much of what you have is from this sheer strength that you have, this well that feels a lot deeper than a lot of people have access to, this well of ability and capabilities. And yeah, well, I'll circle back around, but we'll keep on moving with your growth reading, Scorpios. All right. So I'm going to look, really interesting. This card has been coming up for everybody, for several people's past energies. 4, this is your past energies opening up. This feels like you are opening up, like aspects of you are opening up. Maybe consciousness. 4 is a real foundational number. Yeah, it feels like you're opening up, and the growth that you're going through is opening up to who you really are, opening up to the talents you have, opening up to who you'd prefer to be, opening up to your skills, your talents, opening up to your, I want to say psychic skills and abilities and capabilities. Wow, that looks really good. So you've been doing that for a while, like opening up and deciding. I feel like you're even sharing the new you with other people, getting more and more comfortable. Like there's been a period of you getting comfortable with who is it that I'm shifting into, who am I transforming into, and there's this real desire to now open up with the world and share who you are and trust. That looks really beautiful. I like that. Daydreams and decisions. I'm seeing, this is the first time I've seen her hands. She's doing that. It kind of reminds me of the whole heart, holding your hands in a loving way, demonstrating self-love. So you've decided and you've daydreamed about who this new you is that you are creating, that you love, creating the you that you want to love, and then anchoring that and grounding that into this world and this reality. That looks really beautiful. Love anybody who's learning to love themselves. And control. This feels like letting go of the people, aspects, situations that you feel are controlling your life, and I'm taking back my control. I'm going to decide who I'm going to show up as. I'm going to decide how I view things, how I view myself, how I view the world. There's a real taking back your perspective. Boy, that looks really good on you. Yay, you. Yay, you, Scorpio, growth junkies, you. Just kidding. All right, right now, you're in a shine mode. You've gone through all this transformational work, and you just want to shine from that heart space, share who you are, say, this is me. I want to nurture myself. I want to nurture the relationships I'm in. I want to nurture anybody who's in this space and enjoying me as much as I'm enjoying me. And I want to nurture people who are on their path of self-discovery, to becoming more themselves, to invite them to become more themselves. That's a really powerful path. I just want to validate that the work that you've been doing, and it looks and feels like a lot of work on yourself, is really helping the collective shift and change, and telling the collective with just what you're doing, even if you're not talking about it. What it does is open up the energies, so people are like, yeah, I want to be more and more myself. What's so bad about me? What's so bad about what I want? I just want to be me and do what I want to do. Yes, and there's this new vitality that's coming in. This real rainbow of loving yourself, maybe even LBGTQ. Welcome, welcome. This is I'm an ally. Maybe part of this is a transformation from old you that was hiding, and new you showing all your colors, your pride. And again, if that is the aspect, if that resonates with you, thank you. Thank you for accepting yourself and sharing yourself and working on yourself, so others walking a similar path can know the freedom and power of just being themselves. Yay, you. All right, your higher self is in a real teaching mode. As I've been saying, validating the journey and the path that you're on and how that helps others, whether you really are stepping into a teacher mode, an actual teaching position where you will be teaching others about yourself, about what you do, about being yourself, whether you really are stepping into that role, writing a book about it, writing creative, like in that creative space. Here's the creativity. Whether you are literally stepping into a teacher role isn't important. What I've been saying is you carry that energy in your, like a blueprint, a map of light work. And that helps inform the collective and anyone that you meet on an unconscious level, or mostly unconscious level, and teaches them about who they can be and what this world is. Get some more verification on teach for Scorpios. You're teaching how to, this is solar plexus chakra. This is the seat of your power. You're teaching people how to be empowered. Your solar plexus chakra is right here, like where your ribs meet. It's the seat of your personal power. And by you being you, whatever that means to you, Scorpio, that is taking back your power. Not asking for it, not hoping for it, but doing it. And you will have success and growth by being yourself, by sharing, by becoming more and more yourself, by growing into the you you've always wanted to be. Your challenge right now is love abounds. So this is like the One of Cups. Interesting that so I'm getting, if this is your challenge, it's difficult for you to see that. It feels like with the growth and the work that you've been doing, it's been hard and difficult and has created some defensiveness, and not that that defensiveness isn't in order. So I just want to validate that anybody would be defensive in this position that you're in and have been in. However, remembering that love abounds, remembering that the fabric of the universe is love, remembering that you are love, since you are part of creation. Remembering that you are the manifester of your life. So I'm getting, if you've been feeling disconnected from that loving energy, disconnected from your own loving energy, let me release some of that charge. I feel like that hit a nerve for a lot of you. That you are the manifester of your reality. And if you keep thinking and speaking and acting in a way that says that there is no love out there, this is a really horrible, unloving, unforgiving world, or whatever that is that you're putting out in the universe with your thoughts, with your words, and with your deeds, that might be why you keep seeing people who reflect exactly what you've been saying. So watch what you put out there. Another way of doing this is quieting your mind so those thoughts die down, so those energies die down, and appreciating the people and situations and what you do like. So those are activated in your space. And that's where your focus is on, I appreciate this about me, I appreciate this about the world. Not fake, like really tuning into that so you can build a foundation, so you can activate that in your space. I love when people surprise me with how wonderful they are. Activate that in your space instead of people always let me down. See, you're manifesting that. I love when people surprise me with how wonderful they are. I love when people share their loving energy with me. I love when I'm surprised with how love abounds. And I love seeing all the different ways in which love can abound and show up in my life. And I just want to say they're both ones, repeating numbers. So these are real beginning aspects of this growth that you're in. Ooh, this is another one, the vitality. A lot of ones. Ones. All right, any final messages for Scorpios and their amazing growth? Wow, your amazing growth. Oh, love. It's a great place to end your reading on love. This, I feel, love in the workplace, love in relationship, like friendships, love in family, love within yourself, love between your masculine and feminine sides, love. I like how they're both leaning back, and what I'm getting is that you've been leaning a lot without having support of someone else. And again, it doesn't have to be guy, girl. It could be girl, girl, guy, guy, genderless, genderless. But what I'm getting at is this ability to lean and have someone lean as well, so you can balance each other out. So it feels like this growth period that you're in, Scorpios, are about balancing being yourself, being yourself as a gift to the universe, a gift to the collective. So, all right, I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for sharing your amazing energies with me here. And be sure to like, share, subscribe so you can find other videos of mine if you found this helpful. And have a great day. Thank you. Bye.